Surprisingly, it's a fact that beets can stain urine. Baturia is a fascinating condition affecting about 10 to 14% of people. When these individuals eat beets, which are packed with a colorful compound called betanin, they might notice their urine turning a reddish hue. This vibrant color comes from beets themselves, known for their deep purplish red appearance. The interesting twist is that not everyone can break down betanin easily. For those who struggle with digestion, the leftover pigments can pass through the body and create that striking color change in urine. Although it sounds alarming, there's generally no need for concern. This reaction is harmless and merely a reflection of how our bodies process certain foods. Have you ever wondered what else your diet might be doing to your body? Learning about these quirky reactions can really change the way you look at your meals. Did you know that Anjing Pemburu are human companions? These remarkable hunting dogs have been by our side for centuries, evolving into loyal friends as well as skilled hunters. Bred for specific traits, Anjing Pemburu possess characteristics like intelligence, agility, and an excellent sense of smell, making them perfect for various hunting scenarios. Their relationship with humans isn't just about hunting. It has grown and changed across different cultures. For instance, in some societies they are cherished family members, while in others they remain dedicated helpers in the field. This fascinating evolution of the Anjing Pemburu showcases how dogs can adapt to meet human needs, whether it's in the wild or at home. From their playful antics to their unwavering loyalty, these amazing dogs remind us of the strong bond we share with our furry friends. What attributes make them stand out in our lives? Did you know Nintendo was once a playing card company? In 1963, under the leadership of Hiroshi Yamauchi, Nintendo took a bold leap beyond its roots in playing cards, setting the stage for a bright future in gaming. Initially founded in 1889, the company started by producing handmade Hanafuda playing cards. However, as the world evolved, so did Nintendo's ambitions. By the time the 1970s rolled around, the gaming landscape was changing rapidly, and Nintendo seized the opportunity. They launched the Color TV Game Arcade console, marking a significant entry into the burgeoning video game industry. This innovative console captivated audiences with its vibrant graphics and engaging gameplay. Nintendo's transition from card games to video games not only reshaped its identity, but also paved the way for iconic franchises that have become household names today. Isn't it amazing how a company can transform so dramatically? Is it really true that Jamaica pioneered reggae and sprinting greatness? This vibrant Caribbean island is renowned not only for its breathtaking beaches and lush rainforests, but also for its profound cultural influence. Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae music, a genre that combines rich rhythms, soulful melodies, and powerful social messages, with Bob Marley emerging as its most iconic figure. His timeless songs, such as No Woman, No Cry, and One Love, address themes of love, unity, and resilience, resonating with audiences around the globe and inspiring a generation of artists. But Jamaica's influence doesn't stop at music. The island is also home to Usain Bolt, celebrated as the world's fastest man and a sprinting superstar. His unparalleled speed earned him multiple Olympic gold medals and a staggering world record of 9.58 seconds in the 100-meter dash, a feat that left spectators in awe. Together, the legacies of Marley's soulful tunes and Bolt's athletic prowess illustrate Jamaica's remarkable contributions to entertainment and sports. Next time you sway to a reggae beat or watch a thrilling race, remember the incredible talents birthed from this small yet mighty island. Let's uncover the truth about stolen artwork recovery. In 2003, a remarkable event unfolded in London when stolen artwork valued at 4 million UK pounds was recovered in the most unexpected place. This incredible find, nestled within a cardboard tube next to a public toilet, included masterpieces from famous artists like Picasso, Gauguin, and Van Gogh. The recovery was made possible thanks to an anonymous tip-off that pointed authorities in the right direction. But what's truly fascinating is that the person behind the theft claimed their intention wasn't to keep the art for themselves, but to draw attention to the poor security measures in place. This unusual act raised crucial questions about how we protect valuable cultural treasures and the lengths some will go to expose vulnerabilities in our systems. Could this type of bold statement change how we think about art theft and security? Did you know that hot air balloon races can be playful? In these colorful competitions, pilots not only soar through the skies, but also engage in a unique challenge, dropping beanbags onto targets from the air. This fun twist adds a layer of excitement, transforming a serene flight into a skillful game. Each pilot aims for specific targets on the ground, and accuracy is key. The lighter-than-air balloons float smoothly, providing a stunning backdrop as pilots skillfully release their beanbags. This playful rule creates laughter and camaraderie among participants and spectators alike, breaking the traditional boundaries of ballooning. Families and friends gather to cheer on their favorite pilots, turning the races into lively events filled with joy and a bit of friendly competition. Whether you are an expert pilot or just a curious onlooker, hot air balloon races are sure to inspire smiles and awe as they blend art and sport high above the earth. Turns out the truth is that Finland loves coffee. Finland leads the globe in coffee consumption, with each person guzzling an astonishing 26 pounds each year. This devotion translates into a vibrant coffee culture filled with cozy cafes and a beloved social ritual called kahvihetki, which means coffee break. These breaks are an essential part of the Finnish workday and offer a delightful opportunity to unwind, socialize, and savor a warm cup. It's no surprise that the chilly Finnish climate inspires a preference for hot beverages, as nothing beats a steaming cup when the temperature drops. Most Finns enjoy their coffee black, typically favoring lighter roasts that enhance the coffee's intricate flavors. This cultural phenomenon transforms coffee from a mere beverage into a cherished daily tradition, whether enjoyed at home in front of a fire or shared among colleagues at the office. The warm aroma and rich taste encapsulate a sense of community and relaxation. So why not join the Finns in this enchanting tradition? Brew a cup and experience the joy of coffee culture in Finland. Incredible tech alert, meet the Amazon One. With just the size of a credit card, the Amazon One is a groundbreaking device that uses advanced laser technology to project information directly into your palm. Imagine being in a foreign country and needing a quick translation, or simply wanting to check the weather. This nifty gadget can do it all in real time. Using simple gestures, users can interact with the projection, making it an intuitive and engaging tool that feels almost like magic. Priced at $609, the device aims to make technology more accessible and user-friendly. Whether you're a traveler, a student learning a new language, or someone simply wanting to streamline daily tasks, the Amazon One has the potential to make your life easier. It's not just about translating words. It can offer a range of functionalities, from setting reminders to displaying important notifications at a moment's notice. As we race into the future with innovations like this, it's exciting to think about how everyday technology can transform our experiences. What will you project into your palm? Here's something incredible about Alberta and its rats. Alberta, a stunning province in Canada, holds a unique title. It is the largest inhabited area on Earth that is completely free of rats. Since 1950, the province has taken a strong stance against these pesky rodents, classifying them as pests that must be eradicated. This commitment involves not just government efforts, but also the responsibility of every resident. Families, communities, and local authorities work together to keep their environments rat-free by reporting sightings and eliminating food sources that attract these unwelcome guests. Interestingly, having a pet rat in Alberta is illegal and can lead to hefty fines of up to $5,000. This strict policy helps maintain the province's rat-free status and protects local ecosystems. Can you imagine living in a place where rats just don't exist? That's Alberta for you. Surprisingly, it's a fact that our teeth rival shark teeth. You might be amazed to discover that human teeth, like the formidable teeth of sharks, possess incredible strength due to their composition of enamel, the hardest substance found in our bodies. However, sharks have a notable advantage. They can continuously lose and regrow their teeth throughout their lives, sometimes shedding thousands over time. In contrast, humans typically only get two sets of teeth. First, our baby teeth, which fall out, and then our permanent teeth, which we hope will last into old age. Isn't it fascinating that while our teeth are built to endure significant wear and tear, we can only replace them once? This limitation highlights the critical importance of dental care for us. Tooth decay or damage can result in painful gaps or costly dental procedures. Our teeth also reflect our overall health, serving as indicators of nutrition and hygiene. So while our teeth share the strength of shark teeth, it's essential that we prioritize good dental habits to maintain our unique set and ensure they serve us well throughout our lives. Guess what really drives our cosmic curiosity? In 2019, scientists achieved a monumental milestone by capturing the first clear image of Arakoth, a fascinating object situated an astonishing 4.1 billion miles from Earth. This icy body, part of the Kuiper Belt, offers a glimpse into the early solar system and the building blocks of planets. The image was taken by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, which had already made history with its close flyby of Pluto in 2015. The clarity of the Arakoth image allowed researchers to study its unusual shape and surface features, sparking excitement and new questions about its formation. Observing objects like Arakoth helps scientists piece together the history and evolution of our cosmic neighborhood. What secrets might this distant world hold about our universe's past? The journey into space continues to unfold, keeping our curiosity alive. Believe it or not, Socotra hosts incredible biodiversity. This remote island in the Indian Ocean is like a living museum of nature, boasting over 700 unique species that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. One of the island's most famous residents is the striking dragon's blood tree, which stands out with its bold, umbrella-like shape and red sap that has been used for centuries in traditional remedies and dyes. The landscape of Socotra is simply otherworldly, with dramatic cliffs, sandy beaches, and sprawling desert-like areas creating a stunning backdrop for its peculiar plants and animals. Many people describe visiting as stepping onto another planet. From the unique animals that call Socotra home to the striking beauty of its natural phenomena, this island is a treasure trove for scientists and adventurers alike. Isn't it fascinating how such a small island can contain such rich biodiversity? Is it really true that bees work so hard for honey? It absolutely is. Just think about it. To make just 1 teaspoon of honey, 12 bees need to team up and put in some serious effort. Each bee creates only about 12 of a teaspoon in its entire lifetime. That means these tiny creatures are constantly buzzing from flower to flower, gathering nectar and turning it into the sweet treat we all love. They have a special process where they collect nectar and mix it with enzymes in their stomachs, transforming it into honey before returning it to the hive. Once back, they pass the nectar to one another, sharing it until it thickens into honey. This teamwork not only provides us with delicious honey, but it also plays a critical role in the ecosystem by pollinating plants. So the next time you enjoy something sweet, remember the incredible journey of those hardworking bees. Isn't nature fascinating? Why exactly does the bullfrog dominate North America? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can reach lengths of up to 25 centimeters, making them quite a sight to behold. With their broad, rounded bodies and powerful legs, bullfrogs are perfectly designed for swimming and leaping in ponds, marshes, and lakes. During mating season, their distinctive, deep, croaky call echoes through the wetlands, attracting females while establishing territory among rival males. This vocal prowess is essential for their survival and reproduction. Bullfrogs boast impressive appetites, munching on insects, small fish, and even fellow frogs, which they catch using quick reflexes and strong hind legs. Their role as both predator and prey makes them crucial to the ecosystem. By understanding and appreciating these large amphibians, we can better recognize the intricate balance of nature in our own backyards. Don't miss the chance to explore their fascinating world. Here's a wild fact about the green hornet. This iconic superhero, created in the 1930s, lived a thrilling double life as Britt Reed, a savvy newspaper publisher by day and a daring crime fighter under the cover of night. What makes the Green Hornet truly fascinating is how he blends journalism with heroism. Reed used his newspaper as a platform to expose crime and corruption, giving him the inside scoop on evildoers in his city. With his trusted companion Cato by his side, he fought against villains, using not just strength but also intelligence and wit. The Green Hornet's unique approach combined the power of the press with the thrill of superhero antics, showing how storytelling can inspire change and justice. This dynamic character has appeared in radio shows, comics, and even movies, captivating audiences for generations. So, how does a newspaper publisher become one of the most beloved vigilantes in pop culture? Turns out, the truth is that exercise keeps burning calories. After your workout, your body kicks into high gear to repair muscles, restore oxygen levels, and regulate energy. This recovery phase doesn't just happen immediately. It can continue for hours, even days after you've left the gym. When you engage in physical activity, whether it's lifting weights or running, your muscles experience tiny tears. As your body repairs these tears, it uses energy, meaning you're still burning calories even while you're resting. This calorie-burning effect is often referred to as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. Simply put, the more intense your workout, the more calories you burn afterward. This is great news for fitness lovers because it shows that every minute spent exercising contributes to overall calorie burn and helps improve your fitness levels. So next time you finish a workout, remember, the benefits continue long after you've stopped. What's in a name? Kiwis represent New Zealand's native bird. Many people might think that the nickname Kiwis for New Zealanders comes from the delicious fruit, but that's not the case at all. This beloved term actually refers to the unique and flightless bird native to New Zealand, which has become a national symbol. Kiwis are small, brown, and about the size of a chicken. But what makes them truly special is their long beak and keen sense of smell. This bird is an integral part of New Zealand's identity, reflecting the country's rich wildlife and cultural heritage. Interestingly, Kiwis are nocturnal creatures, which means they come alive at night, foraging for insects and worms. When New Zealanders embraced the Kiwi as a symbol, it highlighted their connection to the land and environment. So next time you hear someone call a New Zealander a Kiwi, remember that it's a loving nod to a fascinating bird, not a tasty fruit. How cool is that? Most people don't know this, but Montana is wildlife paradise. The state boasts a stunning variety of animals thanks to its diverse landscapes of rocky mountains and expansive plains. For starters, iconic species like grizzly and black bears roam freely, captivating nature lovers with their majesty. Bighorn sheep can be spotted navigating steep cliffs, while gray wolves, known for their pack behavior, thrive in the state's wild regions. Not to forget the mighty bison, which play a crucial role in Montana's ecosystems. These rugged terrains not only create natural homes for these creatures, but also attract countless wildlife enthusiasts and conservationists, eager to observe and protect them. This balance of nature is vital, making Montana a sanctuary for biodiversity. So whether you're hiking the scenic trails or enjoying the breathtaking views, you might just encounter one of these incredible animals in their natural habitat. Hard to believe, but beards can be dangerous. In 1567, Hans Steininger became famous not only for his astonishing 4.5 feet long beard, but also for the unusual way he met his end. Imagine strolling through the streets with a beard that long. While it surely attracted attention, it also posed a risk. One day, Hans accidentally stepped on his own beard, losing his balance and tragically falling to his death. His story, while striking, reminds us just how surprising history can be. Beards have often been symbols of wisdom and masculinity across cultures, yet Steininger's tale serves as a quirky reminder of the unexpected twists life can take. This unusual incident encourages us to think safety first, even with personal style choices. So next time you see someone with a long beard, do you think they might share a similar fate? Hard to believe, but asteroids hold ancient secrets. These fascinating celestial bodies are like time capsules, remnants from the early formation of our solar system over 4 billion years ago. Most asteroids reside in the asteroid belt, which sits snugly between Mars and Jupiter, while others cruise through space on more eccentric orbits. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny pebbles to giant objects like Ceres, which is classified as a dwarf planet. By studying these ancient rocks, scientists gain valuable insights into the materials that help form planets. Surprisingly, some asteroids even contain water or organic compounds. This makes them not just scientific curiosities, but also exciting targets in our quest to understand the origins of life on Earth and beyond. Who knows what secrets these ancient relics might reveal about the dawn of our solar system? Can you imagine that Villisca still holds secrets? On June 10, 1912, a horrifying event unfolded in the small town of Villisca, Iowa, as 8 people, including 6 innocent children, were brutally murdered in their sleep. The assailant wielded an axe, and despite the best efforts of law enforcement, the murderer was never caught, leaving the community haunted by fear and sorrow. Over a century later, the infamous house still stands, inviting curious visitors to experience its eerie history firsthand. People who spend the night in this chilling location often report strange occurrences, such as hearing whispers in the darkness, witnessing shadowy figures flitting about, and even feeling unexpected physical touches. Could these experiences be remnants of the past, or is it merely a trick of the mind? As guests navigate the dimly lit rooms, they can't help but wonder what truly happened on that fateful night. Have you ever cracked open a Christmas cracker? These fun holiday staples bring joy to British tables during the festive season. Christmas crackers were invented in 1847 by Tom Smith, a sweetmaker from London. The clever concept behind these crackers is simple yet delightful. When 2 people pull on either end, they make a joyful popping sound that adds excitement to any celebration. Inside, you'll often find small toys, silly jokes, or colorful paper crowns that make for great conversation starters. Families and friends gather around to enjoy the surprises, often bursting into laughter while sharing jokes. While originally just a sweet treat, Smith's invention quickly evolved into this beloved holiday tradition. Every year, millions of crackers are pulled, contributing to the laughter and fun of Christmas dinners. So whether you're wearing the crown or giggling at the jokes, Christmas crackers spark joy and create lasting memories, making them a charming part of this festive time. Have you joined in this cheerful tradition yet? Can you spot the incredible ghost bird of the Amazon? The potu, often called the ghost bird, is a fascinating creature well known for its amazing camouflage skills. This remarkable bird has grayish feathers that mimic the look of tree bark, allowing it to blend into its surroundings perfectly. Its striking yellow eyes stand out, but even those can be hard to spot when it's perched quietly among the branches. It's so skilled at hiding that even experienced bird watchers sometimes find it challenging to locate this elusive animal in the dense Amazon rainforest. The potu's ability to remain invisible is not just a trick of the light, it's a survival technique evolved over generations, enabling it to evade predators and hunt for its prey undetected. These birds are nocturnal, coming alive at night to hunt insects and small animals. So, next time you wander through the Amazon, keep your eyes peeled. You might just catch a glimpse of this stealthy ghost bird blending seamlessly into the trees. Here's a wild fact about medieval hygiene. In the Middle Ages, the luxury of toilet paper was unheard of, leaving people to get creative with their cleaning habits. Instead of soft rolls, folks turned to nature and everyday items like leaves, hay, or even old clothes. Imagine a time when sponges soaked in vinegar were passed around in castles and monasteries. Talk about sharing. For those living in rural areas, using the left hand for cleaning became common, which led to its reputation as the unclean hand in many cultures. This practice highlights how different times and places view hygiene. It's fascinating to think about how much has changed since then. What once seemed normal would likely leave us cringing today. So next time you reach for toilet paper, consider the medieval alternatives. Can you imagine life without it? Penguins propose with treasures from the sea. In an adorable twist on romance, male penguins capture the hearts of their partners by presenting precious stones they discover while swimming. Instead of the classic engagement ring that humans often exchange, These charming birds dive into the depths of the ocean, searching for shiny pebbles or beautiful shells to impress potential mates. This unique behavior highlights the deep connection between nature and love, showing that even animals have their own ways of expressing affection. The sight of a male penguin carefully offering his prized find is not just enchanting, but also a remarkable example of courtship rituals in the animal kingdom. This practice reflects the importance of companionship among penguins, where the act of gift-giving can strengthen their bond. When these lovebirds come together, it's not just about the shiny gifts, it's about forming connections that will last a lifetime. Isn't it fascinating how nature teaches us valuable lessons about love and commitment? This might surprise you. Many universes exist. The concept of the multiverse proposes that our universe is just one of countless others, each with its own unique set of physical laws and constants. Imagine a bubble bath, where each bubble represents a separate universe. Some bubbles might have different laws of physics, like gravity that pulls in the opposite direction or time that flows backward. These variations lead to entirely different realities. Scientists and theorists have been exploring this idea, suggesting that what we perceive as reality is only a small slice of a much larger cosmic pie. From alternate versions of Earth where dinosaurs still roam to entirely alien worlds with different life forms, the multiverse opens up exciting possibilities. While we haven't proven it yet, the multiverse challenges our understanding of everything and encourages us to think bigger. Could other universes be just a glance away? Prepare to be amazed by mayflies' incredible life cycle. Mayflies are truly remarkable creatures, especially when you consider their super short adult lifespans. Some species might only live for a few hours or even just minutes after they emerge as adults. Can you imagine living your whole life in such a tiny time frame? These fleeting lives have a single purpose: reproduction. Once they hatch from their aquatic nymph stage, which can last for up to 2 years, mayflies rush to find mates. During this brief and bustling time, they perform spectacular dances in the air, showcasing their beauty to potential partners. After mating, the females lay thousands of eggs in water before their lives come to an end. This unique approach ensures that the next generation can continue, even if their time above water is incredibly short. Isn't it fascinating how nature finds a way to thrive despite these challenges? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dying is illegal in Svalbard. In this remote archipelago of Norway, the ground is permanently frozen, making it nearly impossible for bodies to decompose. Because of this unique circumstance, the local laws require that any individual who is close to death must be transported away from Svalbard to ensure they can be buried or cremated properly. This unusual rule stems from health concerns and preservation issues, as the community aims to keep the environment clean and prevent any potential health hazards associated with unburied bodies. In a place where harsh weather conditions already create challenges, adding the risk of decomposing remains would complicate things even further. Imagine living somewhere with such a law. Residents and visitors alike must be aware of this quirky regulation, which reflects the fascinating balance between life and the extreme conditions found in Svalbard. Have you ever noticed how white plates affect food? Studies show that the color of your dinnerware can trick your brain into thinking your meal is healthier or less calorie-rich. When food is served on white plates, it tends to stand out more, making the colors of fruits and vegetables pop while simultaneously making heavier dishes look less intimidating. This visual effect can lead people to serve larger portions, as they mistakenly perceive that they are eating fewer calories. This phenomenon, often overlooked, highlights how our environment shapes our eating habits. It's fascinating how something as simple as a plate color can influence our perception of food and affects our choices at mealtimes. So next time you're setting the table, consider the color of your dishes. Could a simple change in your dinnerware make a difference in your diet? Most people don't know this, but ginger ale has history. Werner's Ginger Ale, America's oldest soda, dates back to 1866 when Detroit pharmacist James Werner first crafted it. What makes this soda stand out? It's aged in oak barrels for 4 years, a unique process that enriches its flavor. This careful aging gives Werner's its bold, zesty taste, setting it apart from other soft drinks. Since its creation, Werner's has become a delightful staple in American beverage culture, enjoyed by generations. Its distinctive flavor can add a refreshing twist to countless drinks, making it perfect for both sipping straight out of the bottle and mixing into cocktails. With roots that stretch back to the 19th century, Werner's Ginger Ale is not just a beverage but a piece of history. Many people associate it with memories of family gatherings and celebrations, where a fizzy drink ignites joy. So next time you take a sip, remember the rich story of this iconic soda and the journey from a Detroit pharmacy to your glass. Can you imagine that spiders are ecosystem superheroes? Spiders play a crucial role in keeping our environment balanced and healthy. These eight-legged wonders act as natural pest controllers, helping to manage insect populations that could otherwise explode out of control. By feasting on pests such as mosquitoes and agricultural bugs, they save crops and reduce the need for harmful pesticides. But that's not all. Many species of spiders also pollinate plants as they move from flower to flower, contributing to plant reproduction. They help recycle organic matter by breaking down decaying insects and other materials, enriching the soil. Plus, spiders themselves are a vital part of the food web, providing nourishment for birds, small mammals, and even fish. Without these incredible creatures, our ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Isn't it amazing how spiders silently support life all around us? Did you know an enslaved man helped create Jack Daniels? Nearest Green, an African-American slave, played a crucial part in shaping the iconic Jack Daniels brand back in the 1850s. After the Civil War led to his emancipation, Green didn't just have freedom, he shared his important knowledge about the Lincoln County distillation process, which gives Tennessee whiskey its distinct flavor. For many years, his efforts went unrecognized, overshadowed by the brand's more famous names. Yet today, he is celebrated as the first registered African-American master distiller in the United States. His legacy continues as his family has proudly worked at the Jack Daniels distillery for 7 generations, keeping Nearest's spirit alive in every bottle. This inspiring history reminds us of the untold stories behind major brands and the profound impact one individual can have on history. Did you know touch-tone phones changed communication forever? In 1963, a remarkable innovation swept through homes and businesses: the touch-tone phone. This invention transformed the way people interacted with their telephones, much like how a new gaming controller can alter the gaming experience. Before this change, rotary dials were the norm, requiring users to turn a dial for each number. It was often slow and cumbersome. With touch-tone technology, a simple press of a button could connect you in an instant. These phones emitted unique tones for each key, allowing phone systems to recognize numbers more rapidly. Suddenly, dialing numbers became faster and more efficient, leading to easier communication and an explosion of phone usage. People could call friends, family, and businesses without the hassle of a rotary dial. This shift was not just about convenience, it represented a leap forward in technology that shaped our social interactions. Today, the concept of touch-tone dialing seems basic, but its impact on our world is profound. What would our communication look like without it? Hard to believe, but floods can spark humor. Every time the floodwaters rise, a man quips, "Choose your fighter, water, or electricity," offering a lighthearted take on a serious situation. It's not just a funny catchphrase. It's a reminder of the real dangers posed by flooding, especially when electricity is involved. Floods can create hazardous conditions, leading to electrical failures or even dangerous shock risks. In many areas, heavy rainfall and rising water levels can disrupt lives, damaging homes and affecting safety. This man's playful remark reflects how humor can serve as a coping mechanism in tough times. It helps people deal with challenges by providing a moment of levity, emphasizing that while floods are serious, finding laughter can lighten the emotional burden. What would your fighter be? Water or electricity? Meet Khan Baba, Pakistan's incredible hulk of strength. Khan Baba, towering at 6 feet 1 inch and weighing a jaw-dropping 900 pounds, is a true marvel of nature. Known for his immense strength, he can lift a moving tractor with ease, showcasing his incredible power. His daily diet consists of a massive 1,000 calories, which fuels his impressive stature. Despite his size, Khan Baba is more than just a strong man. He represents the spirit of determination and resilience. Hailing from a small village, he became a local legend, inspiring many with his feats of strength. His larger-than-life personality and captivating talent draw people from all walks of life, turning heads wherever he goes. As he continues to push the limits of human capability, many wonder, what other incredible feats can Khan Baba achieve? Is it really true that Cassini division is empty? This intriguing gap is found between Saturn's A and B rings, stretching about 1,800 kilometers, 3,000 miles wide. While it looks like a giant void, the Cassini division isn't completely empty. It actually hosts some sparse ring particles, which are tiny bits of ice and rock floating in space. The true magic of this space gap comes from Saturn's moon Mimas, which plays a key role in shaping it. As Mimas orbits the planet, its gravitational pull affects the particles in the A and B rings, creating the noticeable separation we see today. This interaction leads to a fascinating balance of forces. Some particles are pushed out, while others remain linked in their dance with Saturn's majestic rings. So next time you gaze at stunning images of Saturn, remember that there's more to the Cassini division than meets the eye. You won't believe the stars on the Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is a dazzling tribute to the entertainment industry, featuring over 2,600 stars embedded in the sidewalks of Hollywood Boulevard. Among these sparkling tributes, 20 stars are dedicated to beloved fictional characters, proving that even make-believe heroes deserve recognition. Characters like Mickey Mouse and Superman shine brightly, celebrating their cultural impact on audiences around the globe. The creation of these stars reflects our love for storytelling and the characters who become part of our lives. Each star celebrates not just the character, but also the creativity behind their stories. Visitors often flock to take photos with their favorite stars, blending fantasy with the excitement of Hollywood reality. So next time you stroll along this famous walk, look out for those stars that represent the characters we adore. Who's your favorite fictional star? This might surprise you. Frozen veggies can be healthier. Many of us believe that fresh vegetables are the gold standard for nutrition, but frozen vegetables can often pack an even bigger nutritional punch. After harvesting, these veggies are typically flash frozen almost immediately, which helps lock in essential vitamins and minerals. In contrast, fresh vegetables can lose nutrients over time, especially if they sit around in grocery stores or your fridge for too long. Plus, frozen vegetables are handy for quick meals, reducing food waste and making it easier to incorporate healthy options into your diet. They maintain flavor and texture, making them a delicious choice in soups, stir-fries, or as side dishes. So next time you're grocery shopping, consider grabbing that bag of frozen vegetables. Your body might thank you for it. Why did a cyclist use lead during the Tour de France? French cyclist Jean Robac is known for his daring and unusual strategies during races, but one of his most talked-about techniques involved using an assistant to hand him water bottles filled with heavy metals like lead or mercury. This tactic was not just for show. By increasing his weight during downhill segments, he believed he could gain better control and speed. As he zipped down the slopes, the extra weight helped him maintain stability and momentum. This risky approach earned him the unforgettable nickname, the heavy metal descender. While the tactics certainly turned heads and raised eyebrows, it also sparked a debate about safety and fairness in racing. In a sport that values the lightness of speed, Jean Robac's heavy metal strategy was truly out of the ordinary. What other extreme methods have athletes tried to gain an edge? Believe it or not, Crystal the monkey steals the show. This talented little primate has entertained audiences in more than 20 films, including his memorable role in the blockbuster hit The Hangover. Crystal's journey in Hollywood is nothing short of remarkable, showcasing his unique ability to connect with people and deliver performances that make us laugh and feel. Unlike many human actors, Crystal has built a reputation for his comedic timing and expressive abilities, earning him recognition as one of the industry's most cherished animal stars. Behind the scenes, Crystal participates in rigorous training, mastering tricks and routines that enhance his performances. His influence stretches beyond just the silver screen. Many animal trainers and filmmakers admire him for showcasing the skills of primates in a positive light. It's fascinating to see how Crystal's charm transcends species, captivating audiences and proving that talent comes in all shapes and sizes. So next time you watch a movie featuring this furry superstar, remember the incredible journey he's had in Hollywood. Is it really true that Kulit Pisang travels the world? Kulit Pisang, an influential storyteller, has captivated audiences with tales drawn from his travels around the globe. Known for his unique narrative style, he weaves together themes of survival and resilience that resonate with many. Kulit believes that every experience, no matter how challenging, can teach valuable lessons about perseverance and hope. His stories often feature remarkable characters who overcome adversity, showcasing the strength of the human spirit. By utilizing various platforms, he connects with followers from all walks of life, inspiring them to face their own challenges with courage. Fans appreciate his ability to blend personal experiences with universal truths, making his content relatable and engaging. As he continues to share his adventures, Kulit Pisang invites us all to reflect on our own journeys and the resilience we embody. So, could his stories motivate you to embrace your own challenges and find strength in adversity? Shocking truth about purebred dogs in shelters. Many people think purebred dogs are hard to find in animal shelters, but that's far from the truth. In fact, about 1 in 4 dogs in shelters are purebreds, meaning they are just as likely to be a specific breed, like a retriever or a beagle, as they are to be mixed breeds. Unfortunately, popular breeds like pit bulls often face significant challenges in finding loving homes. This misconception comes from the belief that buying from breeders is the best option, but overbreeding and puppy mills have led to an overwhelming number of dogs without homes. These breeding practices create a surplus of puppies, making it even tougher for shelters to keep up. By choosing to adopt a purebred dog from a shelter, you're not only giving a dog a second chance at life, but also helping combat the puppy mill problem. Why not consider adopting your next furry friend instead? Discover the hidden power of Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are not just delicious, they pack an incredible nutritional punch, especially when it comes to selenium. In fact, one single Brazil nut provides more selenium than the recommended daily allowance of 55 micrograms for adults. This essential mineral plays a crucial role in supporting our immune system, protecting our cells from damage, and promoting healthy thyroid function. However, while these nuts are beneficial in moderation, they can also lead to a condition called selenosis if eaten in excess. Symptoms of selenosis include hair loss, brittle nails, and even stomach problems. So while it's tempting to munch on handfuls of these nutrient-rich nuts, remember that balance is key. Enjoy Brazil nuts as an occasional treat and let their selenium benefit your health without the risks. Have you tried adding Brazil nuts to your diet? What if I told you chickens talk just like us? Chickens use an astounding range of over 30 different vocalizations to communicate with each other. They aren't just clucking for fun. Their calls can indicate everything from a friendly greeting to an alarm signal for potential danger. For example, an alarm call can inform other chickens whether the threat comes from above, like a hawk, or from the ground, like a fox. This ability helps them stay safe in their environment. But here's another fascinating twist. Chickens are actually distant relatives of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. Scientific studies have shown that modern birds, including chickens, evolved from theropod dinosaurs, and you can see the similarities in their bone structures. So next time you see a chicken, remember, it shares a connection with one of the most infamous predators in history and has a language all its own. Here's a wild fact about the Eiffel Tower. This iconic structure, built in 1889 for the Exposition Universelle, once reigned as the tallest building in the world until 1930. Rising to a staggering height of 1,083 feet, the Eiffel Tower is a symbol of architectural brilliance and Parisian culture. Designed by Gustave Eiffel, its iron lattice construction was groundbreaking at the time, showcasing the possibilities of modern engineering. Visitors from around the globe flock to see its intricate design and breathtaking views of the Paris skyline. Originally met with mixed reviews, the tower has now become a beloved landmark, attracting about 7 million visitors each year. Can you imagine the city of Paris without this magnificent structure gracing its landscape? Have you ever wondered about the first visit to Venus? In November 1965, Venera 3 made history by being the first spacecraft to crash onto another planet's surface, specifically Venus. This groundbreaking mission, launched by the Soviet Union, was a significant milestone in our quest to explore beyond Earth. Venera 3 sent back data that helped scientists understand Venus's harsh environment, which included crushing atmospheric pressure and scorching temperatures that can reach up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. 475 degrees Celsius. Although the transmission was brief, the information collected paved the way for future missions to learn about our neighboring planet. By overcoming numerous challenges, such as extreme heat and pressure, the Venera missions opened our eyes to the possibilities of extraterrestrial exploration. Today, we continue to study Venus, fascinated by its unique conditions and potential for past or even present life. What other secrets does our solar system hold? Let's uncover the truth about South America's bird diversity. South America, often called the bird continent, is a treasure trove for bird enthusiasts. Boasting around 3,245 bird species, it outshines every other continent, including even the largest ones. From the vibrant macaws dancing through the Amazon rainforest to the elusive Andean condor soaring high above the mountains, this continent showcases an astonishing variety of avian life. Countries like Colombia and Brazil are particularly renowned for their biodiversity, hosting numerous ecosystems that cater to a wide array of bird species. This rich tapestry of habitats, from tropical rainforests to arid deserts, provides nesting grounds and food sources for these feathered creatures. Conservation efforts are crucial, as many species are threatened by deforestation and habitat loss. How many of these incredible birds have you seen in your lifetime? Did you know China has over 1.4 billion citizens? This staggering number makes China the most populous country in the world, and it's a fascinating aspect of its rich history and culture. With such a vast population, you can imagine the incredible diversity found within its borders. From bustling megacities like Beijing and Shanghai to picturesque rural villages, the variety in lifestyles, languages, and traditions is astounding. The immense population also plays a vital role in the global economy. China is a hub for manufacturing and technology, influencing markets worldwide. However, managing such a large population comes with challenges. Issues like urbanization, environmental sustainability, and resource allocation require innovative solutions. Remarkably, China has implemented several policies over the years aimed at balancing growth with quality of life for its citizens. As we think about our own communities, it's intriguing to ponder how such a large population shapes daily life in China. What does the future hold for this populous nation? Let's uncover the truth about avocados. Did you know that avocados won't ripen while still hanging on the tree? Instead, these creamy fruits can stay on the plant for up to 7 months. This is part of their fascinating growth process. When the time comes, farmers harvest them, and that's when the magic starts. Once picked, avocados begin to ripen, turning from hard and green to soft and delicious. This unique method is crucial for using avocados at their best. They're often harvested early to reach markets while still fresh, allowing us to enjoy them just when we want. And here's a fun fact. Avocados are technically berries. Next time you're enjoying toast topped with avocado or a creamy guacamole dip, remember that it took patience to get that perfect texture and flavor on your plate. Isn't nature amazing? Ever wonder who makes the most films in the world? India holds the title as the world's leading film producer, churning out an astounding 1,000 films every year. This vibrant industry, often referred to as Bollywood, is known for its colorful storytelling, catchy music, and captivating dance sequences. Movies are made in various languages across the country, with Hindi films gaining massive popularity. But Bollywood isn't the only player. Regional industries like Tollywood, Collywood, and others also contribute to this impressive number. Film production in India is not just about entertainment. It often reflects social issues, culture, and tradition, making it a significant part of Indian life. Audiences flock to theaters to enjoy a mix of genres, from heartwarming dramas to thrilling action flicks. With millions of viewers and a growing global audience, Indian cinema continues to expand its reach, showcasing diverse stories and talents. Isn't it amazing how India's film magic unites people through stories and emotions? Ever thought about why breastfeeding is so powerful? Breastfeeding isn't just about providing essential nutrients to babies. It also plays a crucial role in the complex relationship between a mother and her child. When an infant breastfeeds, they transfer tiny germs from their mouth to their mother's body. This process may sound surprising, but it helps the mother's immune system recognize and respond to these germs. As a result, the mother produces specific antibodies tailored to protect her baby from illnesses. This incredible exchange boosts the baby's immune system while enhancing the mother's health too. Research shows that breastfeeding can reduce the mother's risk of developing certain diseases and even strengthen her bond with her child. It's like nature's built-in healthcare system. So next time you think about breastfeeding, remember the powerful way it connects both mother and baby for a healthier future. Step back in time to ancient Çatalhöyük. This fascinating city in Turkey is thought to be one of the oldest and best preserved urban settlements in the world, dating back to around 7500 BC. Imagine a bustling community of thousands living in a unique style where houses didn't line streets like today, but were interconnected, allowing residents to enter their homes from roofs. This remarkable design gives insight into the innovative ways people adapted to their environment. Archaeological digs at Çatalhöyük have unearthed stunning murals, shrines, and various artifacts that paint a vivid picture of Neolithic life. These findings don't just highlight artistic expression, they also reveal how people organized their society, practiced their beliefs, and interacted with one another. By studying Çatalhöyük, researchers learn about the very beginnings of urban living and how it shaped our modern communities. What stories could the walls of this ancient city tell if they could speak? Why did Mickey Mouse change animation forever? In 1929, Mickey Mouse made history as the first cartoon character to speak, delighting audiences by saying the words "hot dogs" in the short film The Carnival Kid. This moment marked a significant shift in animation, as it introduced the idea that animated characters could have voices and personalities, making them feel more relatable and engaging. Before this, cartoons were primarily silent, relying on slapstick humor and exaggerated actions to convey stories. With Mickey's voice, Walt Disney and his team opened the door to a new era of storytelling and animation, setting a standard for character development. This breakthrough paved the way for countless iconic animated characters and films that would follow. Mickey's charming voice not only captivated viewers, but also helped solidify his status as a beloved cultural icon. Could you imagine our favorite animated characters today without their voices? Did you know Putin is a black belt in judo? Vladimir Putin's passion for judo dates back to his youth, where he honed his skills and embraced the discipline of this martial art. Holding a black belt, he not only practices judo, but also co-authored a book titled Judo History, Theory, Practice, showcasing his deep understanding of the sport. His commitment to judo reflects his broader personality traits, such as discipline and a strategic mindset, traits often associated with effective leadership. Beyond just practicing, Putin has achieved honorary ranks in judo, which demonstrates his dedication to physical fitness and mental fortitude. This connection to such a rigorous sport suggests that for him, judo is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life that reinforces his principles of self-control and resilience. How many leaders can claim such an unwavering commitment to mastering a martial art? Most people don't know this, but diamonds can be mailed. When the world's largest diamond made its journey from Africa to England, the plan was shrouded in secrecy. The hope was to keep this magnificent stone safe as it traveled. So many believed it was sent via a secure maritime voyage. However, the truth was far more surprising. It was actually mailed through the postal service. This remarkable diamond, known as the Cullinan diamond, weighed an astonishing 3,106 carats and was cut into several stones, the largest of which is now part of the British crown jewels. The diamond's transportation sparked a blend of excitement and worry, as postal mail was not exactly known for handling valuable gemstones. Yet this method proved to be a unique and audacious choice. Can you imagine receiving a diamond that enormous in your mailbox? Believe it or not, disgust is a survival instinct. This powerful emotion isn't just about having a bad reaction to something gross. Disgust plays a crucial role in protecting us from harm. It helps us avoid spoiled food, dangerous substances, and even social situations that could lead to disease. When we encounter something unappealing, like rotten food or a foul smell, our brain triggers disgust to keep us away. This reaction can be traced back to our ancestors who relied on it to stay healthy and safe from toxins or harmful organisms. Interestingly, disgust can also be linked to our social lives, affecting our perceptions of behaviors and appearances that we find repulsive. So next time you feel a wave of disgust, remember that it's more than just a strong dislike. It's been helping humanity survive for thousands of years. How amazing is that? You might be shocked to learn that Mali struggles. Despite its vibrant culture and history, Mali is among the poorest countries in the world. With bustling markets, diverse traditions, and stunning landscapes, one would expect prosperity, yet around 70% of Mali's population survives on less than $1 a day. This stark reality paints a different picture, highlighting widespread poverty and economic challenges. Only a mere 10% of the people earn more than $2 a day, making it difficult to afford basic necessities like food, clean water, and healthcare. This situation has deep roots in decades of political instability, conflict, and climate change, which have hindered economic growth and development. The people of Mali are incredibly resilient, working hard to improve their lives and communities. However, without significant support and sustainable solutions, it remains tough for many Malians to escape this cycle of poverty. Guess what really drives Canada's capital, Ottawa? Understanding the governance in Ottawa reveals fascinating layers of complexity. As Canada's capital, Ottawa is not only the political heart of the country, but also a hub of regulations and systems that influence how the government operates. Canada, known for its vast landscapes and multicultural population, has specific laws that apply differently across its provinces and territories. Ottawa's governance is shaped by federal regulations, but local laws also play a crucial role. For instance, the City of Ottawa manages services like waste collection and public transit, adhering to both local and federal guidelines. This duality creates an intricate balance where city officials work in tandem with national leaders to address everything from environmental policies to urban planning. So how do these regulations ensure harmony in such a dynamic city? Exploring these issues helps us understand not just Ottawa, but the fabric of Canada itself. Guess what really drives Missouri's literary spirit? The influence of Mark Twain, one of America's greatest authors, is strong in this state. Born Samuel Clemens, Twain grew up in the charming town of Hannibal, Missouri, which became the backdrop for his beloved characters, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. These adventures, filled with friendship and mischief, reflect the essence of Twain's own childhood experiences along the Mississippi River. Today, literary enthusiasts flock to Missouri to immerse themselves in Twain's world. Visitors can explore his childhood home, visit museums dedicated to his life, and take part in events celebrating his works. This rich literary heritage not only honors Twain's legacy, but also highlights Missouri's role in American literature. Whether you're reading his classic novels under a shady tree or strolling through Hannibal's historic streets, the spirit of Mark Twain lives on, captivating the hearts of new generations. Have you heard about Japan's Cat Island? This unique place called Aoshima boasts a cat population that far surpasses its human residents. Originally, Aoshima's locals raised silkworms and kept cats around to help control the mice that threatened their crops. Over the years, as the number of human inhabitants dwindled, the cat population thrived, creating a fascinating community of feline friends. The residents believe that feeding these cats brings good luck, which only adds to the charm of the island. Today, Aoshima is home to a special shrine dedicated to cats, making it a must-visit spot for tourists eager to experience its peaceful atmosphere and witness the cultural significance of these beloved animals. People from all over flock to the island, not just to pet the many friendly cats, but also to soak in the serene environment that these feline guardians help create. Isn't it amazing how these cats became such an integral part of Aoshima's charm? Hard to believe, but adults have fewer bones. When you're born, your body starts out with around 350 bones, many of which are made of flexible cartilage. As you grow, some of these bones gradually fuse together, leading to the 206 bones that most adults have by the time they reach maturity. This fascinating process shows how our bodies change significantly from infancy to adulthood. For instance, the skull of a newborn has soft spots called fontanelles that allow for easier passage through the birth canal. Over time, these bones harden and fuse, protecting the brain. The same fusing occurs in the spine and other areas, which helps us maintain strength and flexibility as we age. So next time you think about bones, remember that your body is constantly adapting, making us both remarkable and resilient. Have you ever wondered why your candy shines so brightly? That glossy finish on your favorite Skittles and jelly beans actually comes from an ingredient called shellac, which is derived from the secretions of a tiny insect known as the lac bug. These insects produce a resin that is collected and then processed to create that eye-catching sheen we all love. While it might sound surprising, this natural gloss gives candies an appealing look, making them even more tempting. Shellac isn't just used for candy, it can appear in various food products and cosmetics too. Next time you grab a handful of these colorful treats, you can impress your friends with the knowledge that their sparkle comes from nature, rather than a synthetic source. Isn't it fascinating how something so delicious can have such an interesting background? Is it really true that the sun isn't yellow? Many people look up and see a bright yellow sun shining in the sky, but this common perception is a bit misleading. In reality, the sun emits light that looks white when viewed from space. The reason we perceive it as yellow comes down to the Earth's atmosphere. When sunlight travels through our atmosphere, shorter wavelengths of light, like blue and violet, get scattered more than the longer wavelengths, such as red and yellow. The scattering effect is stronger when the sun is lower in the sky, such as during sunrise and sunset, making it appear even more yellow or orange. On a clear day, however, the sun appears closer to white when it's high overhead. So the next time you catch a glimpse of that glowing orb, remember that it's actually shining brighter than you may think. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know that Typhoid Mary never showed symptoms? This is the story of Mary Mallon, an Irish cook who unknowingly carried the typhoid bacteria. In the early 1900s, she worked in various households in New York, where her cooking led to over 50 confirmed cases of typhoid fever. Despite being perfectly healthy, Mary was contagious, spreading the disease to others through her food. Public health officials grew alarmed as outbreaks were traced back to her, prompting them to act. In 1907, she became one of the first asymptomatic carriers to be isolated for the safety of the public. This enforced quarantine lasted for nearly 3 decades, during which Mary battled with her identity as a dangerous person. Her story raises important questions about public health ethics. Should someone be isolated if they pose a risk without even knowing it? Nature's mystery. What's so special about the Crooked Forest? The Crooked Forest in Poland is a fascinating place that draws in tourists, scientists, and curious minds alike. This unique forest is famous for its remarkable trees, which have trunks that curve at the base in a way that seems almost unnatural. Stretching back to the 1930s, the reasons behind this peculiar shape remain a mystery, leading to various theories from human intervention to natural phenomena. Despite numerous studies, no one has definitively solved the riddle, making the forest a hotspot for adventurers and mystery lovers. Visitors stroll along the paths, marveling at the whimsical shapes and debating how nature created this enchanting scene. Some say it adds a touch of the supernatural, igniting imaginations and encouraging stories passed down through generations. The allure of the unknown propels many into this captivating landscape, as the trees stand not just as part of nature, but as living reminders of the wonders waiting to be discovered. Will you be among the next to explore this eerie yet beautiful sight? Did you know wristwatches are usually on the left wrist? This tradition dates back to the early days of wristwatches and has a practical origin. Most people are right-handed, making it easier for them to adjust their watch using their dominant hand when it's worn on the left. This simple adjustment method reduces the risk of clumsily damaging the watch during everyday activities. The practice became especially popular among soldiers, who needed quick access to their timepieces without interfering with their weapons or equipment. Wearing a watch on the left wrist allowed them to see the time at a glance while remaining ready for action. Today, this custom is still widely followed, proving that some habits stick around for good reasons. So next time you glance at your wrist, think about how this tradition has shaped the way we wear watches. Let's uncover the truth about Germany's wooden money. After World War I, Germany faced severe cash shortages, leading a town to introduce an innovative solution called Notgeld, or wooden money. This creative currency aimed to keep the economy afloat during tough times when traditional coins were scarce. Townspeople could use these wooden tokens for everyday transactions, supporting local businesses and trade. However, the solution quickly hit a snag. Termite infestations threatened the integrity of this unique money. As these pesky pests feasted on the wooden currency, the town realized it couldn't rely on Notgeld for long. Despite its short-lived existence, the story of this wooden money reflects the struggles communities face to adapt during economic turmoil. It's a fascinating glimpse into how creativity and necessity sometimes collide in unexpected ways. Could wooden currency make a comeback in our digital age? Is it really true that fries are Belgian? You might be surprised to learn that what we commonly call French fries actually originated in Belgium. While many people link fries to French cuisine, this tasty innovation has its roots in the small, picturesque country of Belgium. The story goes that in the late 1600s, impoverished villagers in the Moose Valley would fry small fish for their meals. But when rivers froze in winter, they sliced and fried potatoes instead. This delicious treat quickly caught on, leading to various frying techniques and styles. The beloved crispy snack eventually made its way to France, where it was popularized and got its name. This highlights how food is a fantastic example of cross-cultural influence, as different nations adopt and adapt dishes, creating unique flavors and traditions. So, the next time you dive into a plate of fries, remember their Belgian roots. Aren't culinary stories amazing? Here's a surprising truth about household finances. In an eye-opening statistic, women manage the finances and pay the bills in 75% of American households. This fact not only highlights women's pivotal role in budgeting and financial planning, but also challenges outdated stereotypes about gender roles in the home. Many people still cling to the notion that men are the primary decision-makers when it comes to finances, yet this data reveals a different reality. Women are increasingly taking the lead in managing household budgets, making investment choices, and planning for the future. By handling finances, women contribute significantly to their family's economic well-being, showcasing their leadership and trustworthiness in money matters. As societal views evolve, it's essential to recognize these shifts and appreciate the growing financial empowerment of women in homes across America. Are we ready to rethink traditional gender roles? Why do Britons lie about reading books like 1984? It turns out that a surprising 2/3 of people in Britain confess to telling fibs about having read certain books to seem smarter in conversations. Among the titles that get dropped most often, George Orwell's classic novel 1984 is the most popular pick. This phenomenon might stem from social pressures and the desire to fit in or impress others. Many feel that referencing a thought-provoking book like 1984, which explores themes of surveillance and totalitarianism, lends them an air of intelligence. However, this leads to a curious situation where people may discuss books they haven't actually read, relying on summaries or secondhand knowledge instead. This raises the question of whether it's better to flaunt familiarity with a book or to admit if we haven't tackled it yet. With a landscape so rich in literature, perhaps we should shift our focus from pretending to have read to cultivating genuine curiosity about what we haven't explored yet. Most people don't know this, but fences can be awesome. The dingo fence in Australia is a remarkable structure, stretching over 3,480 miles, making it the longest fence in the world. Built primarily to protect vulnerable livestock from wild dingoes, this impressive barrier showcases human ingenuity in managing nature. The fence runs through many landscapes, from rolling hills to arid desert, and was initially constructed in the 1880s. Farmers constructed it to help safeguard their sheep and cattle from the clever dingoes that roam freely. Not only does the dingo fence protect livestock, but it also highlights the fascinating interactions between humans and wildlife in Australia. Imagine a fence so long that it could wrap around the entire perimeter of the state of Kansas. This colossal structure serves as a symbol of agricultural determination, reflecting how communities have adapted to their environment. Next time you think of a fence, remember that in Australia it represents resilience and a unique relationship with nature. Would you take a road trip to see the longest fence in the world? Why does Obelisk the horse hunt pigeons uniquely? This incredible horse, part of the Queen's Guard, has developed a fascinating technique for hunting pigeons. Instead of simply chasing after them, Obelisk drops oats from his mouth onto the ground as a clever lure. The pigeons, attracted by the tasty treat, arrive thinking they have found a meal. But things take a dramatic turn when Obelisk, using his powerful hooves, stomps down on the unsuspecting birds. This unique behavior showcases not just the intelligence of animals, but also the unique bond between horses and humans in service roles. Such skills in hunting behavior are rare and highlight the impressive adaptability of Obelisk. While this may sound a bit wild, it's a great example of how animals can learn and innovate, allowing them to thrive in different situations. What do you think about this horse's unusual hunting strategy? Surprisingly, blockchain technology is about more than just Bitcoin. While most people know blockchain as the backbone of cryptocurrencies, this innovative system has the power to transform many sectors. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that securely records transactions between parties. This means that instead of a single authority controlling the data, every participant has a copy, making it more transparent and less prone to fraud. For instance, imagine voting systems that use blockchain. It could ensure that each vote is counted accurately and kept confidential. Additionally, the supply chain industry can benefit from blockchain too. By tracking products from origin to delivery, companies can verify the authenticity of goods and streamline their operations. As more industries explore these possibilities, the utility of blockchain might surprise you even further. Guess what really drives human ambition? In 1980, Reinhold Messner achieved the extraordinary by becoming the first person to climb Mount Everest solo and without supplemental oxygen. This daring feat was considered nearly impossible by many in the medical community, as the lack of oxygen in high altitudes makes climbing such daunting peaks extremely dangerous. Messner, however, defied the odds, relying solely on his incredible physical strength and unparalleled mental fortitude. He faced freezing temperatures, fierce winds, and the psychological challenges of isolation while ascending the world's tallest mountain. What's even more astonishing is that he accomplished this remarkable climb not just once, but twice. His achievement has since inspired countless adventurers and climbers to push the boundaries of what is possible, proving that determination and willpower can conquer even the loftiest of challenges. How far are you willing to go to pursue your dreams? Believe it or not, the Caspian Sea is a giant lake. This massive body of water, often mistaken for an ocean, holds the title of the world's largest lake. Located between Europe and Asia, the Caspian Sea spans about 143,000 square miles, making it bigger than any other freshwater or saltwater lake. What makes it truly unique is that it is completely landlocked, meaning it has no rivers draining into the ocean. Instead, the Caspian Sea is classified as an endorheic basin, which is a fancy way of saying that its water doesn't flow out to other places. It has several rivers flowing into it, like the Volga, but none that let its waters escape. Not only does this define its status as a lake, but it also creates a fascinating ecosystem host to diverse wildlife, including sturgeonfish. Famous for their caviar? Isn't it incredible to think about this vast lake with such intriguing features? Surprisingly, A good rain symbolizes renewal and health. People have long used this metaphor to express the idea of fresh beginnings and relief from burdens. Just like nature thrives after a gentle rain shower, our bodies also benefit from moments of renewal. This can relate to physical health, as hydration plays a crucial role in keeping our bodies functioning at their best. Water is essential for digestion, circulation, and temperature regulation. When we talk about a good rain, we're not just discussing weather, we're also highlighting the importance of taking breaks and rejuvenating ourselves in stressful times. Engaging in self-care practices, such as stepping outside for fresh air or enjoying a refreshing drink, can provide that much-needed sense of relief. Even more, this metaphorical good rain extends to emotional health, encouraging us to embrace change and allow ourselves to grow. Just as plants soak up rain to flourish, we too can thrive by nurturing our well-being. So next time you hear about a good rain, think about how you can invite that sense of renewal into your life. Let's uncover the truth about our Milky Way galaxy. Did you know that the Milky Way spans a whopping 105,700 light-years in width? This vast collection of stars, gas, and dust is classified as a barred spiral galaxy, meaning it has a central bar-shaped structure made up of stars. With over 100 billion stars swirling around in a grand cosmic dance, the Milky Way rotates like a giant pinwheel. But here's the catch. From our vantage point on Earth, we can't see the entire galaxy. Instead, we observe just a slice of its beauty, mostly due to the dust and gas that obscure our view. Scientists study its structure and movements to learn more about galaxies and the universe as a whole. Understanding our galaxy is essential for grasping our place in the cosmos and unraveling the mysteries of space. So how do you see the Milky Way's wonders? Did you know Tesla has a bioweapon defense mode? This innovative feature in Tesla vehicles is designed for extreme situations, creating positive cabin pressure that keeps the air inside incredibly clean and safe. The HEPA air filtration system can filter out an impressive 99.7% of airborne particles, including bacteria and viruses, making it particularly valuable during health crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Originally intended for areas with serious pollution problems, this technology ensures that drivers and passengers breathe easy, even in challenging environments. With increased concerns about air quality and public health, features like this not only enhance comfort in Tesla cars, but also provide peace of mind. Whether in a congested city or during a pandemic, knowing your car is equipped to handle harmful particles can be reassuring. Have you ever experienced a vehicle that prioritizes clean air like this? Ever thought about why quitting smoking tastes better? Once you kick the smoking habit, your body starts an incredible healing journey almost immediately. In just 2 days, you'll notice a remarkable improvement in your taste and smell. This happens because nicotine, the addictive substance in cigarettes, dulls these senses over time. When you stop smoking, your taste buds begin to recover and your olfactory senses sharpen. Imagine savoring the rich flavors of your favorite foods or smelling fresh flowers in full bloom like never before. It's like everything around you has come alive with vibrant sensations. This rapid recovery is a powerful motivator for many people trying to quit. By breaking free from cigarettes, not only do you improve your health, but you also enhance your daily experiences with delicious tastes and captivating scents. So why not embrace the change and rediscover the world around you? Is it really true that Frodo has a different name? The Lord of the Rings is not just a tale of epic battles and mythical creatures. It's presented as a translation of a book originally written in Westron, the common tongue of Middle-earth. In this rich fantasy world created by J.R.R. Tolkien, the character Frodo Baggins actually goes by the name Mora Labingi in Westron. This detail adds depth to the storytelling, inviting readers to imagine a whole other culture behind the familiar names and places. Westron serves as a bridge between the readers and the characters, making the narrative feel more immersive. Tolkien's love for languages shines through, as he meticulously crafted Westron and other languages to enrich the lore of Middle-earth. So next time you read about Frodo's adventures, remember there's a whole linguistic world behind his name. Could there be more hidden gems like this in Tolkien's work? What if I told you about your breathing pathways? Our bodies have a fascinating way of managing airflow. Humans do not breathe through both their nose and mouth at the same time because they share the same airway. Imagine trying to drink from two straws at once. It would be messy and confusing. Breathing through just one passage allows for more efficient oxygen intake and helps to keep our respiratory system organized. When we inhale through the nose, tiny hairs called cilia trap dust and germs, purifying the air before it reaches our lungs. On the other hand, breathing through the mouth can provide quick access for larger amounts of air, especially during exercise or heavy physical activity. This clever design means our body prioritizes airflow to keep everything running smoothly. Isn't it amazing how our anatomy keeps us functioning at our best? Discover the astonishing length of Island Park's Main Street. This charming town in Idaho boasts the longest main street in America, stretching an incredible 33 miles. Originally designed to facilitate railroad development, Island Park's unique layout has transformed it into a popular destination for travelers. Imagine driving down a continuous stretch of captivating scenery where stunning views of forests, rivers, and mountains greet you at every turn. The elongated Main Street not only serves as a pathway, but also connects a variety of outdoor recreation spots, making it perfect for hiking, fishing, and enjoying nature. Visitors flock to this hidden gem to experience its beauty and participate in activities like snowmobiling in winter or kayaking in summer. With such diverse offerings, Island Park invites adventurers of all ages to explore its scenic wonders. Are you ready to discover the magic of this extraordinary main street? Did you know that origami is changing space exploration? Inspired by the ancient art of folding paper, NASA is using origami techniques to revolutionize how we design and deploy space technology. Large structures like solar panels, antennas, and even telescopes can be folded into compact forms, making them much easier to launch into outer space. Instead of launching bulky equipment that takes up valuable space in a rocket, engineers create innovative, foldable designs that expand only once they reach orbit. These clever origami-inspired solar arrays and antennas not only help save space but also reduce weight, making rocket launches more efficient. By using these techniques, NASA is overcoming challenges related to space travel, ensuring that our exploration efforts are more effective and sustainable. As we continue to seek new frontiers in space, who knows what amazing discoveries await with the help of this timeless art form? Did you know humans carry deadly sulfur for fleas? The average human body contains a surprising amount of sulfur, enough to eliminate all the fleas on a typical dog. Sulfur is an essential element that plays a crucial role in our biology. It helps create amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, and it's vital for DNA synthesis. While this element is mostly known for its strong smell and role in volcanic activity, it's present in our bodies in more ways than you might think. Now think about those pesky fleas that can irritate our pets. If a human's sulfur content could wipe them out, just imagine how powerful it is. This fact highlights the fascinating connection between our bodies and the natural world. So the next time you pet your dog, remember that all the sulfur in you could be a flea-fighting secret weapon. Isn't that wild? Did you know the Taiju is growing in visitors? This incredible spot, famous for its stunning views and vibrant culture, has seen a remarkable surge in daily visitors, doubling since the rise of local sensation Mudung. With her unique performances and engaging personality, Mudung has captivated hearts and drawn crowds from near and far. People flock to experience her charm, making the Taiju not just a place to visit, but a lively gathering spot full of excitement. The restaurant and local shops have also benefited from the influx, creating a buzzing atmosphere that combines entertainment and culture. This growth isn't just about numbers, it highlights the importance of community and how one person's passion can ignite interest in their surroundings. So whether you're a local or a tourist, the Taiju is the place to be right now. Why not check it out and be part of this amazing story? Did snow really fall in Cuba ever? Believe it or not, snow has touched this tropical paradise only once in recorded history. On March 12, 1857, locals witnessed a rare weather phenomenon that blanketed parts of Cuba in a thin layer of snow. Usually, Cuba enjoys a warm, sunny climate, making this frozen event truly extraordinary. The island's tropical conditions rarely allow for temperatures to drop low enough for snow to form. However, that chilly day in March surprised everyone, and the sight of snowflakes fluttering down must have been magical. Despite the warm weather typically found in Havana and across the country, this single snowfall remains a historic moment. Today, it serves as a reminder of how unpredictable weather can be, even in the most unexpected places. So what would it be like to see snow falling on the beautiful beaches of Cuba? You won't believe the Eiffel Tower's surprising origin story. Originally, this magnificent structure was meant for Barcelona, Spain. Designed by the engineer Gustave Eiffel, the tower showcased revolutionary iron architecture that dazzled even the most discerning critics. However, the city of Barcelona turned it down, thinking it clashed with its beautiful landscape. Little did they know, Paris was watching. When the French capital got wind of this ambitious design, it quickly embraced the idea, leading to the iconic landmark we know today. Completed in 1889 for the World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower towers at 1,083 feet tall, making it one of the tallest structures in the world. Since then, it has become a symbol of love and culture for millions of visitors. Imagine if Barcelona had accepted it. Would it have ever become the emblem of Paris? Can you believe Antarctica is the largest desert? This surprising fact comes from the classification of deserts, which isn't just about hot, sandy landscapes. Instead, deserts are defined by their low humidity and limited precipitation. Antarctica perfectly fits this definition, receiving less than 2 inches of rainfall annually, a figure that's comparable to the Sahara Desert. Because of this, Antarctica is recognized as the driest place on Earth. Its icy expanse might not resemble the typical hot desert image, but it showcases a different kind of desolation. Vast ice sheets and frigid temperatures create a unique environment, making it a cold desert. Despite its frozen surface, life uniquely thrives in Antarctica, with specially adapted organisms like penguins and seals. The stark contrast between what we imagine a desert to be and what Antarctica actually is challenges our perceptions of climate and geography. So next time you think of a desert, remember that the world's largest one is a frozen wonderland. You might be shocked to learn that dogs can't eat chocolate. Many pet owners are unaware that certain human foods can be harmful to our furry friends. Chocolate, for instance, contains theobromine, which is toxic to dogs and can cause symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, and even seizures. Macadamia nuts are another no-go. They can lead to lethargy and muscle tremors. Cooked onions may seem harmless, but they can damage a dog's red blood cells, leading to anemia. Even caffeine found in coffee and tea can pose serious risks. These ingredients can result in severe health issues if ingested, so it's essential to keep them well out of reach. Instead, you can spoil your pup with dog-friendly treats, like carrots or special dog cookies. Always remember, a happy and healthy dog starts with safe eating habits. Educating yourself about these dangerous foods can help ensure your beloved pet lives a long, healthy life. Are you ready to make your dog's diet safer? Hard to believe, but sloths are surprisingly weak. These fascinating creatures have only 25% to 30% muscle mass, which is quite a bit lower than the 40% to 45% found in most other mammals. This unique bodily structure allows sloths to survive on a low-energy diet consisting mainly of leaves. Since their food is low in calories, sloths don't need lots of muscle to move around or hunt, as they mainly hang out in trees and munch on foliage. Their low muscle mass contributes to their slow movement, making them experts at conserving energy. This is crucial for their survival, especially in their natural habitat where food can be scarce. So next time you see a sloth, remember they're not just lazy, they've evolved in a way that perfectly suits their lifestyle. How cool is that? Why do some animals walk on their toes? This fascinating question leads us to the world of locomotion. Animals are classified based on how they walk, and two main categories are digitigrades and plantigrades. Digitigrades, such as dogs and birds, walk on their toes, which gives them an advantage in speed and agility. This toe-walking technique allows these animals to move quickly and quietly, helping them catch prey or escape predators. In contrast, plantigrades like humans and bears walk on the flats of their feet. This style of walking provides better stability and support, vital for standing upright and performing tasks. Think about it. When you walk barefoot, your heels touch the ground, which helps you balance and carry weight more effectively. Each method has evolved to suit an animal's lifestyle and environment. So the next time you see a dog running around or a bird hopping, consider how their unique walking style helps them thrive in their habitats. Ever considered why square watermelons exist? These quirky fruits, known for their unique shape, are not designed for eating, but rather for decoration. Originating in Japan, the idea behind square watermelons began in the 1970s as farmers sought innovative ways to attract attention to their produce. By growing watermelons in square molds, producers created an eye-catching novelty that appealed to both locals and tourists. This unusual fruit is perfect for enhancing aesthetic appeal, especially at gatherings or as a fun centerpiece in homes. Surprisingly, while they may look appealing on the outside, these square watermelons can be challenging to slice and enjoy due to their firm texture. As a result, most people simply admire them rather than taste them. The fascinating process involves carefully placing watermelons into plastic boxes, allowing them to grow into the desired shape. Nowadays, square watermelons have gained popularity worldwide, symbolizing creativity in agriculture and attracting curious collectors. Next time you encounter one, will you appreciate its artistic charm instead of craving a slice? Why did King Tut become a ruler so young? At just 9 years old, Tutankhamun, often known as King Tut, took on the incredible responsibility of ruling ancient Egypt. This remarkable ascent to the throne happened around 1332 BC, during a time when Egypt was undergoing significant changes, including religious shifts and political challenges. Despite his young age, he inherited a kingdom rich in culture and tradition, which would shape his decisions as a ruler. His reign, though short-lived, lasted until he passed away at age 18, leaving behind an enigmatic legacy. King Tut is best remembered today for the opulent treasures found in his tomb, discovered in 1922 by archaeologist Howard Carter. These artifacts, including the iconic golden mask, give us fascinating insights into ancient Egyptian life and beliefs. Many historians speculate about the reasons behind his early death, ranging from health issues to potential political intrigue. Even today, King Tut's life continues to intrigue us, making him one of history's most famous pharaohs. What secrets might still be hidden in his story? Believe it or not, your stomach can dissolve metal. This incredible ability comes from the highly acidic digestive juices packed in your stomach, which reach a pH level of around 1 to 3, making them more acidic than a lemon. This strong acid helps break down food, but it's tough enough to eat away at metal if given the chance. Luckily, our stomachs are built with a clever defense mechanism. They continuously regenerate their protective lining every few days. This lining is made of special cells that shield the underlying tissue from the harsh acids. If your stomach didn't have this ability to renew itself, it could face serious damage from the very acids designed to help you digest your meal. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember the amazing ways your body protects itself while breaking down food. Isn't that a fascinating survival trick? Believe it or not, Oryx and Crake warns us. This captivating novel by Margaret Atwood takes readers into a dystopian future where genetic engineering and corporate greed spiral out of control. Imagine a world where humanity's obsession with progress leads to catastrophic consequences. Atwood cleverly mixes dark humor with serious themes, illustrating a society on the verge of collapse. Characters are entangled in a reality shaped by genetic modifications and corporate power, raising questions about ethics and our relationship with technology. As the story unfolds, readers cannot help but reflect on contemporary issues like environmental degradation and the role of big corporations in our lives. Through its vivid portrayal of a potential future, the book challenges us to consider the direction we're heading in today. It serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of making conscious choices for the future. Are we paying attention to the warnings around us? You might be shocked to learn that Rulea tuberosa seeds explode. This fascinating plant has developed a remarkable strategy for survival and reproduction. When Rulea tuberosa seeds come into contact with water, they don't just soak it up, they explosively expand. This sudden burst allows the seeds to be launched away from the parent plant, spreading their reach far and wide. Imagine tiny seed capsules filled with tightly coiled fibers that, when moistened, unfurl with such force that they can travel several feet or even more. This unique mechanism not only helps the plant colonize new areas, but also increases its chances of finding the perfect spot for germination. By ejecting seeds away from overcrowded conditions, it reduces competition for resources like sunlight and nutrients. This intriguing adaptation showcases how plants can be dynamic and active participants in their environments, using clever tactics to thrive. Isn't nature full of surprises? Why exactly does the narwhal have a tusk? This fascinating creature, often called the unicorn of the sea, has a long, spiraled tusk that can grow up to 9.84 feet. This tusk is actually a modified tooth that spirals out from the narwhal's upper jaw. Scientists believe it plays a role in mating rituals and social interactions among narwhals. However, it's still a mystery how this unique feature evolved. Some researchers think that the tusk might help with sensing the environment, almost like an antenna. Narwhals live in the icy waters of the Arctic and are known for their amazing swimming abilities. Their tusk can be used as a tool for breaking through ice or for defense against predators. As climate change impacts their habitat, the future of these remarkable animals and their iconic tusks hangs in the balance. What other secrets do narwhals hold beneath the ice? Hard to believe, but turtles feel pain in their shells. Turtles and tortoises are known for their hard shells, which offer protection from predators in the environment. Surprisingly, these shells are not just solid armor. They are living parts of the animal's body. Inside their shells, turtles have nerve endings that enable them to sense touch and feel pain. This means if their shells get damaged, they can experience pain just like other animals would if injured. This ability to feel discomfort is crucial for their survival, as it prompts them to avoid situations that could lead to injury. So the next time you see a turtle basking in the sun or gliding through the water, remember that their shells serve a vital role, not only as protection, but also in helping them navigate their world with sensitivity. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips these creatures with such unique features? Here's what actually happens when you walk backward. Retro walking, as it's called, is not just a fun twist to your daily exercise. This unique activity engages different muscle groups compared to traditional forward walking. When you walk backward, your calves, glutes, and core muscles work harder, which means you burn more calories. It's an effective way to boost your fitness routine without even realizing it. Not only does retro walking challenge your body, but it also improves your balance and coordination because you're focusing more on your movements. Since you're not used to moving in that direction, your brain gets more active too. So if you're looking to add some variety to your walks, why not give retro walking a try? You might just find yourself enjoying the benefits while having a lot of fun. Why exactly does the 1950s still shape views on wives? In the 1950s, a popular piece of advice known as A Good Wife's Guide emerged, giving women a checklist of duties to please their husbands. This guide suggested that wives should greet their partners with a smile and have dinner ready upon their arrival home. Such expectations painted a picture of domestic life that revolved around catering to men's needs, reflecting the rigid gender roles of the time. Social norms dictated that women should focus on home and family, leading to a culture where their self-worth was tied to their husband's satisfaction. Today we look back and see how these outdated expectations have influenced modern discussions about marriage and gender equality. The question remains, how far have we really come since those days of the perfect wife? Understanding this history helps us challenge stereotypes and encourage more balanced relationships. Let's uncover the truth about Fritz Gerli's bold, satirical article. In 1932, German journalist Fritz Gerli wrote a daring piece that took aim at Adolf Hitler's deep-seated bigotry by claiming he belonged to the Mongolian race. This satirical twist cleverly highlighted the absurdity of Hitler's racist ideologies, exposing how irrational and unfounded such beliefs were. Unfortunately, the rise of the Nazis brought dire consequences for those who dared to speak out. Goerli was arrested and ultimately murdered at the notorious Dachau concentration camp, a chilling reminder of the severe risks faced by journalists and activists during that dark period in history. His bravery in using satire to challenge hatred still resonates today, encouraging us to stand against prejudice and advocate for a more just world. How far would you go to challenge injustice? Nature's drama. Did you see that slug escape? In an incredible snapshot, a slug is captured making a daring escape from the jaws of a carnivorous plant. This breathtaking moment looks like something straight out of an action movie, showcasing the fascinating interactions found in the natural world. Carnivorous plants, such as the well-known Venus flytrap, lure unsuspecting prey with their sweet nectar and enticing scents. Once a creature ventures too close, the plant snaps shut, sealing its fate. However, this little slug managed to wiggle its way out just in time, revealing the resilience of nature. Such photos remind us how vibrant and dynamic ecosystems are, highlighting the constant battle for survival. Whether it's plants catching their dinner or animals outsmarting traps, the drama unfolds daily around us. So next time you stroll through a garden, think about all the hidden stories that might be happening right under your nose. Nature is full of surprises, and it's moments like these that spark our curiosity and remind us of the marvels of life. What if I told you about true bravery in Vietnam? Master Sergeant Roy Benavides is a remarkable figure, celebrated for his extraordinary courage during the Vietnam War. He earned the prestigious Medal of Honor after displaying unbelievable heroism while facing intense enemy fire. Amidst the chaos, Benavides sustained 37 major wounds, yet kept pressing forward. His selfless mission was to rescue 12 fellow soldiers who were trapped and under heavy attack. With bullets flying around him, he made multiple trips into the line of fire, dragging injured comrades to safety despite his own severe injuries. His unyielding spirit and quick thinking saved lives that day, showcasing the incredible strength of the human will. Benavides wasn't just a soldier, he was a beacon of hope in a brutal conflict, proving that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary feats. His story inspires bravery and resilience even today. Are you inspired by heroes like him? Dive into marine wonders that look like Christmas trees. It's fascinating to think that certain underwater formations can resemble festive Christmas trees or even layered cakes. These unique structures, often made up of coral and other marine life, showcase the incredible diversity of shapes found beneath the ocean surface. Just like a colorful garden, these formations create habitats for countless marine creatures, from tiny fish to larger predators. The complexity of these ecosystems is vital for maintaining the balance of ocean life, providing shelter, breeding grounds, and food sources. By creating rich environments, they not only serve the needs of their inhabitants, but also play a crucial role in the health of our oceans. So next time you think of underwater beauty, remember that the ocean is full of surprising shapes and forms. These marine formations are not just visually stunning, they highlight the interconnectedness of life under the waves. What else might we discover in the hidden depths of the sea? Discover the magic of Abbasid brass oil lamps. This remarkable period, known for its rich cultural advancements, saw craftsmen creating intricate designs that sparked imagination and wonder. These lamps, often made of polished brass, boasted not just beauty, but also clever hidden compartments and secret mechanisms that fascinated their users. While they may remind us of Aladdin's lamp, with its enchanting tales of wishes and genies, it's important to note that these historical lamps didn't hold any magical spirits. Instead, their intricate artistry and engineering skills showcase the brilliance of the artisans of the time who incorporated functionality along with aesthetics. These objects served as more than simple illumination. They were conversation starters, storytelling tools, and objects of desire. Today, the legacy of these lamps connects us to a vibrant past where ingenuity and creativity knew no bounds. How did these artisans inspire modern designs? Did you know PlayStation almost became a Nintendo console? Back in the late 1980s, Sony and Nintendo teamed up to create an exciting CD-ROM add-on for the Super Nintendo. This was a big deal, as it could have changed the gaming world forever. However, as negotiations continued, the partnership faced issues and ultimately fell apart. Instead of giving up, Sony decided to take the plunge and venture into the gaming console market on its own. In 1994, this daring move led to the launch of the PlayStation, which quickly became a game-changer in the world of video games. With its cutting-edge graphics and diverse library of games, the PlayStation captured the hearts of gamers around the globe. This unexpected twist in gaming history is a great reminder of how innovation often springs from setbacks. If Sony hadn't pursued its own path, we might still be waiting for that CD-ROM add-on. Imagine how different gaming would look today. Would we even have the PlayStation as we know it? You might be amazed by what dysgeusia does. Dysgeusia is the medical term for a surprising condition that impacts how we experience flavors. Have you ever thought that food doesn't taste quite right? Or maybe it feels bland despite being your favorite dish? That could be a sign of dysgeusia. This condition can distort our sense of taste, making food seem bitter, metallic, or even tasteless. It can arise from various factors such as certain medications, infections, or even neurological conditions. Imagine going out for a meal and enjoying the atmosphere, but everything on your plate seems unappealing. This disorder can affect anyone, but it's especially troubling for those who rely on their sense of taste for enjoyment or nutrition. Treating dysgeusia often involves addressing the underlying cause, whether that's adjusting medications or seeking medical advice. Understanding this condition could help you or someone you know navigate its challenges. Have you ever faced a taste bud mystery like this? This might surprise you, the 8 spider myth. Many people believe they swallow about 8 spiders each year while sleeping, but this idea is purely a myth. Spiders tend to steer clear of humans, so the chances of one crawling into your mouth at night are extremely low. In fact, spiders are sensitive creatures that can detect vibrations from our movements. These vibrations act as a warning signal, prompting them to stay far away from beds and other sleeping areas. Your cozy blanket or mattress isn't exactly a spider's idea of a great hangout. Instead of scaring ourselves with thoughts of arachnid nighttime nibbling, we can rest easy knowing that those 8-legged creatures prefer to keep their distance. Fun fact, most species of spiders are harmless and even beneficial, as they help control insect populations. So the next time someone mentions the spider myth, you can confidently explain why it's simply not true. Isn't it nice to know that we can sleep soundly without fearing bedtime snacks from spiders? Did you know about the amazing Japanese macaque? This remarkable animal thrives in a variety of environments, including the frigid winters of Japan, where temperatures can plummet. Thanks to its thick, insulating fur, the Japanese macaque has adapted beautifully to survive in these harsh conditions. Picture this. While other animals might struggle, these clever monkeys find warmth and comfort in their furry coats. But that's not all. This species also boasts a short, flexible tail that moves independently, which they use to their advantage. Whether it's grasping branches, manipulating objects, or even feeding themselves, the tail adds an impressive level of skill to their daily life. Imagine a monkey deftly digging into snow for hidden food or using its tail to balance as it navigates rocky terrain. The adaptability and intelligence of the Japanese macaque not only help them survive but also thrive in various habitats. Observing their behaviors can also teach us valuable lessons about resilience in the wild and the wonders of nature. Isn't it fascinating how evolution has shaped these creatures? Is it really true that saltwater drowning is worse? Absolutely. When someone drowns in saltwater, the high concentration of salt creates a unique situation. The salt pulls water out of your body's cells, making your lungs work harder. As the lungs fill up with this extra fluid, they can become overwhelmed, leading to drowning in your own blood. This process can take longer compared to drowning in fresh water, where the lungs absorb water far more quickly. In contrast, fresh water can enter the bloodstream and may cause more rapid respiratory failure. It's crucial to understand this difference because it can affect rescue efforts and treatment. People who survive a saltwater drowning often face more complications due to this prolonged struggle. Knowing the risks emphasizes the importance of water safety in both types of environments. So whether at the beach or by a lake, staying aware can truly be a lifesaver. Here's a wild fact about boxing gloves. They were initially designed to protect fighters from injuries, but surprisingly, they seem to have the opposite effect. When boxing gloves first made their appearance, the idea was to cushion blows and save boxers' hands from breaking. However, the added padding allowed fighters to hit much harder. As a result, boxers faced a terrifying increase in the risk of head trauma. With stronger punches landing in the ring, the severity of concussions and other brain injuries rose significantly. This ironic twist shows that safety innovations don't always lead to safer outcomes. The very items meant to reduce harm inadvertently contributed to the dangers of the sport. So the next time you watch a boxing match, remember that those gloves might make the fight look less brutal, but they have changed the game in unexpected ways.